Here with us now is Arise News field reporter Darryl Harrison, who was covering the New York demonstration, and protesters Amber Williamson, Nailah and Isaiah Dupree. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Darryl, I want to start with you.
Okay.
What was the mood like at the rally and protest today?
People were angry and they were making a statement. They wanted to be heard. They didn't care about being seen, being caught on video. They wanted to make a statement. If you look at the Eric Garner video, it's clear to them and many others that was a chokehold and that it was injustice. You hear the stories about Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, Sean Bell. You think about Occupy Wall Street, and that was about economy. But every other protest in New York had been about New York police and injustice that black people have encountered here in New York. So people, they understand that while, okay, there's video and you're able to see, this case of injustice, it doesn't make a difference. So they are making a statement in thousands to change a bill, to pass a law and to really make a shift in how we view things. There are so many people out there. I met someone from Serbia who's actually my neighbor. She lives right around the corner from me. And she stopped me and asked me where the protest was, and we walked together and I showed her where it was, but I connected with her, and she's someone that I would not have connected with that lives around the corner. She's my neighbor. But, this brought us, on the same page, and we introduced us. I met these three college students who are also upset and very, very eloquent in their feelings. And, we've connected and here we are.
Amber, what brought you to the protest today?
Well, the series of injustices that have been occurring, the police brutality is a blatant, obvious problem in New York and countrywide. And I feel like as a people, as students, as citizens, as Americans, we need to stand up for what we know is right, and we need to stand up for justice and for those who can't stand up for themselves, for those lives that have been lost. So that's what brought me today.
Nailah, what do you think is next on this journey? More protests? What's next?
Well, I definitely think there's going to be more protests. What I see happening in the future, one day my kids are gonna see textbooks. The second civil rights movement is what I really see coming from this. And it's not just about black lives, but about all lives. We all matter. America's a melting pot. We're one nation, so we should start acting like one.
Isaiah, my question for you, so many people comment that millennials are not doing anything, but yet I feel as if this movement is being led by young people. What is your view on that?
In terms of young people leading movements, I definitely think that there's a lack of faith in our young people in terms of being aware, in terms of being involved. There's this assumption that we don't know what's going on, that we don't care exactly, and we are. I mean, you see it today in the streets. There were 30,000 protesters. A lot of that is made up of youth. I go to the new school. There's a huge emphasis on social justice that is primarily made up of students. So I guess the belief that our youth are not involved is a common fallacy. It's definitely not true.
Okay, so in terms of what do we want from this? Is it immediately body cams, special prosecutors? Real quickly, what do you guys want from this?
Well, if I'm correct in saying this, there already are body cameras on cops and the videos haven't been released, or they have, but it really doesn't matter because we've seen videos and nothing's been done. We literally saw a man get choked to death on camera and nothing's been done about it. No justice has been served. So what we want justice. We want the people who are murdering these people, literally murdering people who are supposed to be protecting us, the law, to do its job, to protect it. You're not the law. You can't be above. I mean, if you're the law, you cannot be above the law. If this is your rule, everyone goes by it. No one should be murdered, like in cold blood in the street. That's absolutely ridiculous.
To me, I see an issue when a man can kill another man and is given less of a sentence than that he. I guess that. Wow, I'm sorry.
No, take your time.
Okay. That. I find it interesting that when a man can kill someone, he's given less of a sentence than he would if he had poached a deer during mating season. To me, we need a system of laws that holds everyone accountable. That holds everyone accountable.
I totally agree. Thank you so much, Darryl, Amber, Nailah, and Isaiah. We really appreciate you taking time out to join us. Thank you so much.
Great to be a part of it.
Still ahead, a Saturday work day for the U.S. Senate with a payoff. But before we go, here's more from the march here in NYC. You're watching Arise News Weekend.